Hi there, my name is Taryn and welcome to my channel. We talk about all things finance related on this channel, the hard days and all of the wins. So if any of that is of interest to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join our community here, and let's get into today's video. So first I just want to say thank you, because right now this cash stuffing would not be possible if it wasn't for your support of my Etsy shop. And I didn't really have like a goal in mind when I started my shop over a year ago. I wasn't sure how it would go. To be honest, I've done like MLMs in the past, and that just never really went well for me, but it's because my heart and soul and creative mind wasn't in it. You know, I didn't create the products, and so I noticed such a huge difference when you are creating, and I just feel really blessed and honestly still in shock sometimes. But yeah, so again, thank you so much. And then for my YouTube paycheck, I'll post it up on the screen so that you see how much I made. The check that they issued today, it's direct deposit. I'm not pulling that because I need to replenish my checking account cushion, so that's going to help go to replenish that. So thank you, just you being here, watching this video. If you're watching the ads, letting those play, that also helps our family out financially. And liking the videos, commenting, I mean, you are in a way supporting our livelihood and making our goals possible just by being here. So thank you so much. So without further ado, let's get into this. So I have Etsy set up to pay me every 2 weeks. So this would have been, I don't know, well over a week now that they paid me, but it was $1,154.01. We automatically put 20% taxes to a high yield savings account. We just make an automatic transfer and never pull that. So $230.80 is going to taxes. $200 is staying in the account to pay my dad back because he had loaned us some money to help us get Sky's car. And then $153.21 was just going to stay in the account, because sometimes when I do make purchases or I'm discussing things with my vendors, sometimes I have to like put a deposit down, so I just leave that in there. And my goal was to cash pull $570, but when I went to the ATM, it only let me do $500. Not that the money wasn't there, they just said it was the daily limit, which I didn't realize I had a daily limit. It's with Ally. Ally, you can use any ATM and they will reimburse you up to $10 a month for ATM fees. So you basically can pull from any ATM, even though it says it's going to charge you, they'll give you the money back. So I was only able to pull 500, not this 570. And then I also realized there were no 10s, so I had to convert this 10 to 5s. So I only have 120 and 5s. So that's the only downfall. Like when you have Ally and you need to pull money, you're pulling it from an ATM, you can't go to the teller, you're limited to whatever denominations that machine offers, but the fees are no issue because they pay you back. A brief interruption to your regularly scheduled program. I love Ally and I highly recommend it. I will have a referral link in the description below should you want to check them out. I am a huge fan of Ally and I would love to share with you the pros and the cons and all the reasons why I have chosen them as my high yield savings account. Now let's get back to the cash stuffing. So this should be 500. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500. And then you also can't say anything about the kind of like how the bills look, like some janky ones, and then I got some really crisp ones, so it's like hit and miss. You get what you get. It's a luck of the draw. But let's do this. So I have like a little cheat sheet because I don't use like a budget tracker for Etsy. I just like write it on a Post-it to tell me like what I'm gonna cash stuff. So First, let's do my business binder. This binder is from WILLHORROR.SHOP, Brittany. I had her do like a custom design for me because I love Hello Kitty and I love Jaws. And I thought this was super cute. So let's go ahead into this binder. So for Canva, I was just gonna do $10. I wanted to do like a $10 bill, but again, there was no tens. So Canva is $120 a year. I believe I paid it in July. So I have time, but we have 10, 20, 35. And I just want to save to be ready for when it like I have it on auto pay. So for my PO box, I'm just going to do 15. Okay, so now we have 10, 20, 35, 36, 37. If my voice still seems off, it's because I am still under the weather. Like, this is not going away the way that I need it to go away. And I don't mean to sniff, I'm so sorry. It's just, you know, lingering at this point. So P.O. Box, I opted to do a P.O. Box because obviously I deal with cash. I don't want to give out my home address. And I also chose a P.O. Box, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes now from my house, just so that I'm not in I'm not in the town that I'm in, if that makes sense. So I don't go there like weekly. I have it where you could see what packages or mail arrives in your email. So they'll like scan it and tell me whether there's a package for me. So I'll make a trip over there if I see that someone has sent me like Happy Mail or, you know, some document arrived. But that is how I opted to handle the P.O. Box. All right, so the Cricut is going to get 10. This is for the yearly Cricut subscription. That is $99 a year. So let's see, we have 10, these are crispy, 20, 30, $40. I can't remember what month, I need to check, but I know that I'm on track. And then Amazon, this is supposed to be, I forgot, I was setting this up for Amazon Prime. And before, when I was cash stuffing it, I was thinking about like purchasing my supplies on Amazon. And so I was cash stuffing it and then spending that money if I purchased supplies. But then I remembered I was no longer going to cash stuff my Prime account from my personal spending, like my personal income, that I was going to do it from business. So supplies will be anything that I order from Amazon or like, I don't know, Michael's, wherever I happen to be, right? Miscellaneous, I think, was going to be for like if I purchase from my vendors, I think. I can't remember what I said in my first video, and I need to watch that or like just find a new system and make it happen. So I was gonna put 100 in here, but I don't actually need that much. So, and my Prime is not due until February. And I wanna say August, September, October, November, December, January, February. So let's just say 6 months. So, $15. I don't know, might as well just start with like 40. Let's give it 40. I just have to remember that this is for Amazon Prime. Supplies was going to get 40. But I was going to give that 100, so what I'll just do is add the rest of that to supplies. So now we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 210 in supplies. That's good. Okay, shipping, I had a $20 bill, but I wound up shipping my giveaway, and so that went back into the bank because I use ship.com to purchase labels if I can't purchase them within Etsy. So I think I was going to do $10 in here because I think that's more than enough. For the most part, I can purchase labels from Etsy because if it's a former customer, then I'm able to do that within a certain amount of time. And then miscellaneous, I was going to add 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So now in miscellaneous, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, so 160. And am I missing something? I don't think so. And then I had made this envelope in the beginning when I first ordered my binder from her, like a different binder from her, thinking I was going to cash pull taxes, but then I said, no, I'm automatically going to put that into a high yield savings account because I want to earn money on that throughout the year. Okay, so that's it for this binder. And I would like to also use this income to supplement some of our categories. And I know I had told you guys I was going to be cash stuffing at least half of what I would normally put for nails for my daughter and I, part of it from like my small business money. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so let's go into here. I had wanted to pull the 570 because I had more intentions to supplement other categories, but we're gonna just work with whatever we have. So I was gonna add another 125, and I had done it with 100, and then four of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we should have 250. 200, 10, 20, 30, 45. Why only 45? 35. On my little teller slip, I put 3 10s for, oh, which would be 6 5s. Why did I think I needed that much? Who's honking? 210, 20, 35, 40, 45. Am I like 250? That should be 250. I did 125 for my regular cash stuffing. Oh well, I'm just gonna add another 5. I don't know where the disconnect was. Again, I'm still sick. My brain's still having a hard time. 40, 50. Okay, so long as there's 250 in there, we're good. So 250 for nails, and then 20, 40, 60. Okay, so because this video is going to replace my normal cash stuffing for this upcoming Sunday. Normally I would be cash stuffing this week for our next paycheck, but that wouldn't make sense because I need to wait because the next paycheck is actually supposed to be our September income. So there's real cash stuffing this week, which also means I'll be fine with my personal spending, but then that makes me worried that my husband's not going to have enough. See, he only has 40. This isn't going to be enough for him until next week. Like today's Wednesday, the 21st. I would technically not be adding money to this at all until next week, like Thursday. So I think I'm just going to supplement him that 60 and give him 100, and then just let him know he needs to try to make this last until next week for that, frivolous spending that he does, like personal spending. And then let's see, 10, 20, $30 left. Where do I want to put that? I'm going to put it in dining out because you know us. You know us. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put it in dining out. So I have some in my wallet, but here we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. These are crispy. 110, 121, 2, 3, 4, 124. I might take some of those crispy ones out and replace some that are not so crispy that I know we'll spend right away. So yeah, that's it. You guys, I totally forgot to use this. Oh well, other than the crispy bills, it was pretty easy. But thank you guys so much. Again, a huge thank you. This wouldn't be possible without your support. It just really, I can't even begin to tell you. There are no words to convey the shock, the humbleness I feel I just honestly didn't think that it was possible, or that something that I would offer people would want. I know that's probably pretty like self-demeaning, but I've kind of struggled with that. So this is just a really pleasant surprise, and I really appreciate you guys being here and supporting my channel. And I am now going to go rest my voice, drink my coffee, and get my day started. So again, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.